Good morning and welcome to another day in Ewetopia. As you can see back there, our oozling bird laid an egg, so she's happy about that. So let's go see what today has in store for us. This is Arnie's disc that he just finished using. He's going to do one more pass in that field and that one will be done, but he's got other fields to disc. But all the actual blades, the discs themselves, he just replaced them all. Remember we told you he got this used, so what he did, he basically bought the frame and all of the discs were worn, so he put all brand new discs on it. But when all these discs were put on, I don't know if you remember, they were all black. And this just shows you when a disc is working the fields, how well the disc is working. It's digging into the ground, and pretty well already all the paint is off the discs. Just in the center you can see it still, the black paint, but it just wears right off as it's grinding through the soil. Thought it was pretty neat how quickly they turned to shiny silver, but it worked well. This is Tom. He just got fed. This is Scotty. He's getting fed. They can't be fed together because that's when the battles will start. There's Arnie making milk for the bottle babies in the coverall. And today we're going to be getting ready for shearing tomorrow. If you look very carefully, back at the back of our barn there, that's our raven. He's becoming more bold. He's coming in the barn. But what he's doing is, because I showed you that we had, they have babies now, and he's figured out that all these parasitic birds, like the starlings and the pigeons, are in here having nests. So he's taking eggs and fledglings out of the nest. So I think he's going to control our bird population. Arnie, our raven's there. And so that's why all the birds are upset, and he's in here. So the little group of the misfit lambs, they're not misfit lambs, but they're the stragglers. They get fed small square bales, which come down from the loft. So I have to stand in here and make sure that no lambs go under when Arnie drops them down, because a bale dropping from the roof onto a lamb could really hurt them. So these guys are getting that because these feeders are designed for small bales, not for the big round bales, because it would have taken too much space up in this barn. So today it's a scorching hot day. We never thought we'd be saying that so soon, but really hot and humid already, and it's early in the morning. It's the day before shearing. Tomorrow is supposed to be even hotter with humidity getting close to 30 degrees Celsius, which is really hot for this time of year. And this is when the lambs and stuff start losing their appetites. They're in here right now, but very shortly they'll all go lay down. If you can see, they're already panting quite heavily. For one thing, they're not used to the heat yet because it's been so cold up until this point. And for another thing, sheep have wool on them, so they don't like the heat in general anyway. The hair sheep are more suited for hot conditions, not the wool sheep. So we always have to make sure that the waters are extremely clean on days like today, so that they can at least get relief that way. And they do have the tarp over their head, so they are not getting the full rays of the sun on them either. Here's a really lovely Dorset. Hi! She's one of our keeper lambs. Hi! From the fall. Hi! We only kept a few, but she's one of them. You're really friendly. And Puffy. She's gonna lose all her puff tomorrow. So it's gonna be sad when she loses it. Because the Dorsets just don't look like Dorsets without the puffs. So we just ordered some fertilizer for the fields. Arnie's gonna spread that today and get that off onto the fields so that our beans will grow to their full potential. So the fertilizer spreader just arrived. We order that from our feed dealer, and then Arnie attaches it to our tractor and we spread it over those fields that he was working down the other day. This is the feeding frenzy. These poor rams, he's feeding them last, and they've just been screaming like they haven't been fed in years. Oh my goodness. We got 2 names picked out for 2 of the show rams. Not gonna tell you yet until we've got them all fitted out. Buddies, the grain is coming. You don't need to fight about it. Pretty sure that the show rams for the Suffolks are going to be number 2, number 3, and number 79. Sure what he's doing in here. I assume he's trying to be funny. He does have attitude, but I think he was afraid of a bug. Here comes the reward. You're going to say, why are there more, did we hold back more Dorsets than Suffolks? We didn't really, because 2 of the white ones aren't staying, and there are no other Dorset groups to choose from, whereas we have 2 other Suffolk groups to choose from, so there will be more Suffolks added. And that's what we have to take into consideration when we're picking from the first group with the Suffolks, that we have up-and-comers in the younger groups who may even be better. So we can't keep too many from the first group. We keep who we think are the best of the best. Shearing day is here. The shearer just arrived, so we're just getting set up. We're gonna do the fall ram lambs first. So we put a plywood, well, chipboard platform here for them to shear on, which is what they like, and then we have we'll have sheep up front, which lures the others through the chute. And these guys, we're gonna do the ram lambs first, and then we're gonna lock them outside, and then just run all the ewes through. So this is how we start the procedure. We get one ram or one sheep up in this, it's a little catch area, where all the other ones in the back can see him standing here. And as you know, sheep follow each other. So if there's nothing here and you're trying to get the sheep to move forward in the chute, a lot of them will balk and be afraid. Whereas if there's a sheep standing up there, they think that's their buddy and they'll run towards them. So the chutes are a lot easier to load that way. And this, it just so happens we got 44 up front. So he's going to stay here till they're all sheared, and he will be the last one sheared in this group. This is Judas getting sheared.
A lot more meat on me, what the Dorset say. Matt, shut up! Matt, come on!
That's why you have Suffolks. Oh, could you go the worst way? Honestly.
No. So are all your sheep registered, or? No. Oh. Did I put that gate up there? She's never got through. Yeah, I need half of them are purebred. I think we're going to slow down eventually.
Okay, so we just load a chute up like this. They're all in here now. And then they go through this little gateway. We got the guy who hurt his horn in here. It's looking a lot better today, believe it or not. And then they line up and wait their turn. This is the gateway where they pull the ram out. You'll see he pulls him out. This guy's got skurs, so he's going to have to be careful when he shears them. We got 44 up front as the lure. And we'll pull this rope up, and the next one will come through.
Are you almost shearing every day? Almost?
I am.
100 sheep yesterday, 143 the day before.
Big demand for shearers, right?
Yeah. Think about getting helpers to share with
So he'll flip this guy out onto his bum. That's why they turn the head backwards. When they turn the head backwards, it makes him want to flip over. This guy's got skurs for sure. And now I will pull the little guillotine here. He goes through right away. And then this guy has room to go in, and we shut that. And they're lined up and ready to go again. The belly wool that he pulls off, that's what he shears first. That gets put into a separate bag, because that wool is a little more dirty, because obviously they're laying on that wool. So we don't put it in with the fleeces. Wool doesn't have much value in Canada, but we still do get something for it. And, oh, Arnie, can you go stop them a little bit? because the rams all look different now, the fighting in the other pen is ridiculous. All I hear are cracking heads. Get out, buddy. Ben, get out. So, take a look at the little fluffy heads. I can't stand the amount of fighting that's going on in the other pens, so I figure I'd distract myself by showing them before, how pretty they look before. Hi, you guys look so nice with your wool. We're doing the guy that hurt his head the other day, so we'll get to see what kind of damage he did under there. So there's the boys. They were fighting terribly, but now they're too hot and can't be bothered anymore. The guy who we thought knocked a horn off didn't knock a horn off. He doesn't have horns. So he must have just gotten a fight and just got really smacked. See, they don't look pretty anymore. Oh, 44, you're gonna lose your little puff.
Leave it on.
What?
Leave it on.
No, we're not leaving it on. So all the wool goes in the wool bags, gets piled up here. You can see the individual locks there. That's cut off. So once this is full, Arnie will seal that up and we'll start another bag. We're on the last two rams here. It was lucky we had 44 as the lure because he was really well behaved. And if you have a nice quiet ram in the front, it sets the tone for everybody else. They don't panic as much because he's being quiet. Hey, 44. They always were the nice ones. Oh, sweetie. We're gonna miss your wool. We are. A lot of shearers don't like doing them because they have wool on the legs, wool on the face, wool on the poll. And like I said, they're a little wilder, so they'll kick and squirm around a lot more. You'll see when we do the Suffolks how much quieter they are. And every time they struggle and stuff, that's an opportunity for them to get nicked by the blades. So you really don't want them struggling. You want to keep them as quiet as possible. So 44's turn. His brother's been done, and this is the last 44. 44, quit it. Cry and say they're being hurt, but they're not. There he goes. 44. Now he doesn't look pretty at all. Now these guys have to leave the barn because we got to bring ewes in here. And Judas, he looks the nicest because he's a Suffolk. Suffolk always look nice sheared. one thing we have to worry about with white sheep when they get sheared, you better have shade around for them because they actually get sunburn. But they'll go sit in the shade. Now we have the ewes. We have a Suffolk Ewe in the front, which is good because they're quieter than Dorsets usually. If you get a jumpy one at the front, she'll try to jump away. But a quiet one, she'll just stand there and she'll get done last. So a Suffolk has thicker, denser wool, so you can see hers is coming off more in one piece. In general, they don't kick as much, but I don't know why she's kicking. Oh, it's not a Suffolk, it's a Suftex. To spend the time rolling the fleeces up properly, but now we just we roll them into a clump like that with the broom, and Arnie will stick it in a wool bag, and the next one will start. Because Suffolks are heavier, once he gets them on their bum, they usually sit still quite easily. Look at the look on her face. So Arnie has to, that bag is full, so he's stapling it shut, and he has to remove it from there and load it up with another bag so that there's room for that fleece. And you can see how much wool you get off these sheep. These fleeces probably weigh at least 5 pounds, eh?
What?
The fleeces probably weigh 5 pounds.
I don't know. I think the bags are about 220 pounds a bag when I get done.
Yeah, about 220 pound bags of wool, and we get about, I don't know, 30 fleeces in there. So the part about shearing day that most people don't realize, and some first-time sheep farmers have no idea, that when you have a shearer here, you're going to work in the barn and help with the shearing, but they send the women off to the kitchen to make lunches and dinners and snacks and all that kind of stuff. And I know there was one girl, the shearer said, can we have lunch now? And she thought he'd brought lunch. And she was actually really, really upset that she had to go in the house and make him a lunch. But that is the way it's done in Canada. We look after the shearers. I'm not sure what other countries do, if shearers bring their own lunches. But that's how we do it. So a cook is not something that's I'm not a specialty at that. So they have to make do. So Tammy will say, and what was for lunch? So we have wraps with hummus spread, rosemary ham. We've got Swiss cheese, cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes. And over here, I made some pasta salad and some Rice Krispie squares. They're out on the porch drinking pop right now, and we got a coffee brewing. That's lunch, boys and girls. Lunch is ready, boys.
Yep. And now I'll come in with the disc.
And look who we have next. It's Angel. Hi, Angel. You're going to get a shearing. Apparently, when I was cleaning up, I missed some action. One of the ewes waiting to get sheared jumped over the ewe that was being the lure and came in here, so it had to be retaught. Suffolks look so pretty when they're sheared. This is Angel. Angel gets special care. Shearers hate it when people do that. They don't want to know that it's a pet sheep because it just adds more stress to them. So That's Angel. We're gonna try talk loud because there's music playing and we don't want YouTube to ding us for the music being played in the background. But we'll just wait till we see Angel. So we weaned her lamb off, 57, and he's in the keeper pen.
Yep. A lot of nice air.
There she goes. Angel, you look pretty. You look so pretty. So Arnie will roll that up. A lot of people will flip it out and roll it all properly, but we find if you just roll it in a bunch with a broom, it rolls up quite easily.
Ho, ho, ho.
You'd have to be like that. Put it over your nose. So this is, we take them from the back of the barn, move them up here, crowd them up, and let's start filling up this little crowding tub, and they go down the chute and out to the shearer. Suffolks are bigger, but once they're on their bum, they're usually a lot easier to get sheared. Okay, we're taking a mid-afternoon break here so we can see the ewes we've done so far. I just kicked the hay in so we can have a look at them. Still have that group to do over there. But these guys are all looking pretty good. Not too many nicks, just a few. This girl got sheared in April, so she doesn't have to do it again. But she's sucking up to me. She's trying to say, I don't want to go through that trauma again. Don't make me do it again. Don't make me. And it works every time. Okay, she's in the chute now. She's a little traumatized, but she may have to go through the ordeal again. But I promised her that it's not going to happen. She's going to get to the gate, and we're just going to let her through. Yeah, we're just going to let you through, because you already did it. You already did it, and you're so well behaved, you don't need to do it again. You You don't need to. She's such a sweetheart. Even through all this, her tail's out. She's just happy to be here. This is the last of the sheep right here. Not too many left. He'll be happy to know there's only 2 white ones left. They don't like the white ones. Hi. The boys are all outside there having a good time. They're not fighting anymore. Thank goodness. Oh, and I want to tell you about the sheep in the front that's been standing as the lure all day. Let me let this one out first. Okay, so the lure at the front, we never paid too much attention to her. 2 sheep today tried to jump over her to escape. But she stood there quietly through the whole thing. And I don't know if you can see that number on her back. There's the number, 1 dot. That's number 3's mom. So if you want to know what number 3's mom looks like, she's actually a beauty too, which makes sense. Her and Gladiator, nice combination. Release her. She's been very well behaved. You can release her. There she is. She's a sweetheart. Go on. She's been so good. Today's crew all sheared. There you go. You look lovely now. You look lovely. You do. So nice. And we got 2 more sheep to shear. Number 3's mom is the last one, and so I'll videotape her from start to finish, and that will be all the sheep sheared today. And then he's going to come back in 30 days to do another 100. This girl, she's so funny. She's been standing here, like she keeps coming out of that pen and standing in here, watching all the sheep get sheared. She's a sweetheart. This is number 3's mom.
You may share the ram. You walk to get the real good ram.
There she goes. Properly so they can see how you do it.
Go roll it up like this. Like this. Now push up in the ball.
And if you could feel it, it's nice and soft, and it's greasy because it's full of lanolin, and our hands are dirty and full of lanolin. And see how they self-sort? The Suffolks were all the last ones, and look at all the white ones are here. Why do they do that? You guys, you're all white. Go mix in. Mix in with the black ones. Oh, you're very pretty. looking lovely. You are. You just look kind of funny without your tufts. Isn't it sad without their tufts? Well, we're going to call that a day. And I'd like to thank you all for joining us. And hope you'll join us again tomorrow for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.